Today, we are going to talk about my desk setup. So my desk setup is my safe haven. I love this area, and this area needs to be incredibly optimized to my workflow. In some people's houses, they're crazy about their hot tub, or they're crazy about their shower, or their kitchen, or whatever the case is. For me, it's my desk. Not only what is on my desk, but how my desk is set up. And what I mean by that is, like, if it's towards the corner of the room, in which my desk specifically is in the corner of the room, because I kind of like being, entrapped by these walls. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird but cool at the same time. Now, when I was trying to set up the ultimate desk for me and increase my productivity and all that good stuff, I watched a ton of YouTube videos. And a lot of things on my desk are from those YouTube videos that I watched. So hopefully you see this video and maybe you like something that's on my desk that you end up incorporating in your own. So let's start off with what's biggest. The monitor. So here we've got the LG 34-inch ultra-wide display. It's got two HDMIs with its power cord. It's got no other inputs. I incredibly love this monitor. Now, connected to that monitor is my MacBook Pro. It's the 15-inch 2019 edition. I haven't had any issues with it so far that justifies upgrading. I might upgrade in a bit when Apple comes out with their own proprietary CPU. At that point, I might be able to justify upgrading. The computer is great. It can handle all the software that I need, whether it's engineering software or editing software, and it connects really easy to my monitor using this Anchor dock. This Anchor dock has inputs for SD cards, 3 USBs, and HDMI, power through USB-C, and another USB-C port for anything else. Now, probably my favorite part of this desk is my layout and how organized I have. And speaking of that MacBook, I've got that MacBook standing on this little Amazon dock that I found. It's awesome. It's really heavy. It's made out of some type of aluminum, I believe. I was kind of afraid that it would tip over and it would drop on the floor, but that hasn't been the case, and it's extremely sturdy. It's also got two spots or two sections to be able to put two types of devices in and have them stand up. And on that second slot, I've got my 2020 iPad Pro. So I actually made a review of the iPad Pro once I got it. I'll link it up in the cards up top. That iPad Pro has been extremely helpful with everything, whether it's note taking, whether it's not wanting to be on a laptop and doing some stuff on the iPad, and obviously like the Hulu and Netflix. That's pretty awesome. To be able to control my laptop while using the monitor, I've got Apple's Magic Keyboard and their Magic Trackpad. In the off chance that Apple is watching this video, bruh, $260 for a keyboard and a trackpad? But I'm still the sucker that ended up buying it, because one, I wanted it in space gray, and two, I had a Logitech keyboard and mouse that I had originally hooked up to it, but it kept freezing. So I was like, screw that. Let me just get, the Apple product. It is pretty awesome to still have the trackpad, because I am extremely used to using the laptop trackpad, so it's kind of native to it. Hasn't been giving me any issues so far, and it connects through Bluetooth, so I don't even need to connect any wires or anything like that. So I'm trying to keep this desk as wire-free as possible and as organized and simplistic as possible. Now, underneath the monitor and the trackpad, I've got this little mouse pad that I got off of Amazon. I don't know why, I kind of liked the gray and silver tones. It kind of goes with the rest of the theme of the desk. It keeps things stationary, and it prevents the wood underneath from getting damaged. The last part of this desk setup is I've got this flight simulator stick that I use for my flight simulators. As you guys know, I am a pilot in training, and I often use the simulators, especially in this time where you can't really fly much, to make sure that I'm current. It's not really much for learning how to fly. It's kind of just staying current in the processes, going through checklists and stuff like that. This particular flight simulator stick is from Thrustmaster. So far, it hasn't been giving me any type of issues. It is a flight stick though, which I'm not crazy about. I rather have the yoke, which is like the U half driving steering type thing. I might look into getting one of those later on, but so far this has been doing pretty great for me. So as you guys could tell, I mainly focused on tech. I don't have any type of decor on my desk. The only other thing that I would throw in is I've got this light, this LED lamp on my desk that I use if I'm studying at night or I need a little bit of extra light. I try to keep this desk as simple as possible because I don't like clutter at all. I do not like clutter. Zero. And that's kind of it for my desk setup. As you guys could tell, I really enjoy tech, and any type of tech that tries to add value into productivity or anything like that, I try to invest in. One thing that I am looking forward in the future to changing is definitely the desk. I want something a little wider because this desk is not that wide, so the screen is like a good, I don't know, like foot away from my face, which is not that great, especially for an ultra wide. So I'm definitely gonna look into getting a wider desk. Now, completely off topic, I've been working on a Jeep build. It's going to be my travel Jeep. I'm going to be taking it to different places, public parks and things like that, and camping inside of it. I'm extremely excited for that build. I'm going to have some videos coming up that I'm currently editing for the channel. Stay tuned for those. There will be a lot of traveling coming up. It's just things have been crazy lately, as you guys all know. Nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and probably learned something out of it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time.